In an exclusive CBS News interview, President Biden says he expects next year's Super Bowl to be played in a full stadium. But it will be very difficult, he says, to reach herd immunity against the coronavirus by the fall. The president is pushing ahead with the Democrats' COVID relief bill, but former President Trump's second impeachment trial threatens to overshadow it. Nancy Cordes is in Wilmington, Delaware for us, where the president spent the weekend. Nancy, good morning to you. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good to see you, too. President Biden watched the Super Bowl with family here in a windy Wilmington after sitting down for that wide-ranging interview with CBS Evening News anchor and managing editor Norah O'Donnell. They talked about the toll that this pandemic has taken on school children, and he said that guidance is finally coming this week for how schools can safely reopen.
You have to have fewer people in the classroom. You have to have ventilation systems that have been reworked.
President Biden told Norah O'Donnell that federal guidance for a return to school is coming this week.
Our CDC commissioner we just named is going to be coming out with science-based judgment within, I think, as early as next Wednesday as to lay out what the minimum requirements are.
The president also laid out some of his red lines in the next COVID relief bill.
You've said you're not compromising on the $1,400 checks.
No.
He said he is willing to deal on some things, like lowering the income cutoff for stimulus checks and holding off on a $15 minimum wage. But on other provisions, like $400 a week unemployment benefits for the next 6 months, Mr. Biden is holding firm, to the frustration of a group of Senate Republicans who had hoped he would meet them halfway.
The administration is showing very clearly they don't care if they have to work with us.
The COVID bill could be overshadowed this week by the second Senate impeachment trial of former President Trump, accused of inciting an insurrection last month.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
Over the weekend, Wyoming Republican Liz Cheney was censured by her state party, but the Congresswoman said she did not regret voting to impeach.
What we already know is enough for his impeachment. This is not something that we can simply look past or pretend didn't happen or try to move on.
A conviction in the Senate is unlikely.
This impeachment, in the eyes of most Republicans, is an unconstitutional exercise.
Mr. Biden told CBS News that his predecessor should no longer get classified intelligence briefings.
Why not?
Because of his erratic behavior unrelated to the insurrection.
After that interview, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki clarified that President Biden has deep trust in his intelligence officials to make the ultimate determination about whether President Trump should continue to receive those intelligence briefings. Also over the weekend, President Biden was among those paying tribute to George Shultz, who was President Reagan's Secretary of State. Shultz, President Biden said, was a man of honor and ideas. He died on Saturday at the age of 100 years old. Anthony?
An extraordinary career in public service. Nancy, thank you.